On December 16th in 2017, the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Blue Tint released, and there's nothing different now. It released again here within the US, and this time I have a pair. You have the classic 350 V2 model itself, the official colorway being blue tint, gray 3, and high resolution red, except this time the pair retails for $230. The pull tab is present on this specific pair with the red dotted line going through the middle, and of course the name of the sneaker itself given by the blue tint in the prime knit upper. You have the stripe pattern along the upper of the sneaker itself, all prime knit, and then of course the reflective 3 stripes within the liner of the sneaker itself, and Adidas Yeezy stamped on the insole, which is also blue tint. The SPLY 350 print is along the side in the high resolution red color, and when flipped over you can see the visible boost through the translucent outer sole, but the actual midsole itself is the translucent blue tint colorway. And that's it. Again, nothing is any different than the 2017 pair outside of the fact it now dropped in 2022, sitting here alongside the Beluga Reflective and the bread colorway. Please be sure to sound off of all of these which is your favorite. It's a little difficult. I think I would maybe have to rank the blue tint last of these, but they're all great options. All right, this is back. It also feels as if I haven't filmed in here in forever, but let's talk about the blue tint.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit instead.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video on Talks with TJ, and it's here. It's back since 2017 when it originally dropped, and I've seen like 3 main narratives going around when it comes to the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Blue Tint returning in 2022. Either people have their 2017 pair and they don't wear it, so they didn't even see a need to go after this. Smart choice there. Number 2, they had the 2017 pair, they sold it, but now they're kind of regretting that, and hopefully if that's the case and you went after the 2022 pair, I really hope you were able to secure it. And then third option, you just didn't care about it whatsoever. Actually, I guess there's a fourth one. Maybe you never owned it in 2017. Listen, in 2017 or December 2017, when the 350 V2 Blue Tint originally dropped, I was actually on a 2-year hiatus from YouTube itself, so I wasn't even creating. Like, I didn't start back filming until April of 2018. We're actually coming up on 4 years, and I feel like I've really gone through an entire undergrad course of creating, and just there's a lot that you learn along the way and experience creating on social media, but some good pairs are still respected even when they return. Now, I will say this, when it comes to the blue tint, I think it adds just enough subtlety in terms of the color to add a pop, but not an audacious pop, not something that's really obnoxious. And I will say, like, even something like this Jordan 1, if you're looking at like the Hyper Royal, I think it adds just enough. Now, no, blue is not going to go with every single thing that you may think of wearing day to day, but that doesn't mean you can't incorporate the blue tint into a lot of different looks. And hey, that's exactly what we'll do here. Not a lot, but just 2 different ways I choose to style the 350 V2 Blue Tint. A little switch up with the on-foot look of the sneaker and how I choose to style it 2 different ways side by side. In terms of sizing, I went up a whole size, so instead of my true min 6, I went with a 7. I'm glad I did, similar to the Beluga Reflective, and you get all of the comfort you normally get with a 350 V2, which is a 10 out of 10. For the first look, I'm wearing an older released Richie Lee collection hoodie. It truly is in a blue tint colorway. It's not titled that officially, but it should be. And then for the pants, these are actually a pair of Adidas pants picked up at the Adidas outlet late 2021, and then a Gap shorter style pea coat in black. Starting top to bottom for the second look I styled, I'm wearing one of the hats from the casino pack that Lid sent over in a care package, the minimal hoodie in the vibrant red colorway with zippers along the sides of the kangaroo pouch on the front. Also wearing an H&M overcoat or wool blend coat that's available in the men's section, and then a much lighter pair of Heather Oatmeal Fear of God Essential sweats with, of course, the blue tint to top it all off. So please comment which is your favorite of both looks. Holding its own against the other 350 V2s that are loved with that zebra print pattern. Of course, I'm pretty sure the zebra itself will take the cake there. Some people really love the frozen yellows, or the chicken nuggets, people were calling them. The beluga, listen, for me, I think it would actually have to go... I'm gonna have to go zebra, beluga, then the blue tint, then actually the beluga 2.0. At least that's just how I feel personally. Please go ahead and sound off in the comments where you rank the blue tint, and just in terms of not only those specific pairs, but overall when it comes to the V2 line. Now again, I don't think a lot of people jumped out of the window for this because it's a restock, and restocks are happening more frequently for Yeezy pairs. That was actually the joke of last year when I put a few Yeezys like the cream and then the analog on my list for you guys to pick, which you guys actually will get that chance again this year in 2022. So many of you said, I don't know if I would put those on there. What if you go pay $700 even if we vote for it and it restocks, then what? And I'm like, you know, you're not wrong there. And look, the Pure Oat is coming out, which is a true white on white sneaker, so might as well just call it another version of cream, except I know it's a little bit translucent. That's fine. Absolutely love it. I can't wait for that pair to drop. And listen, so many others, like, I had this conversation with a friend the other day. Now, he's always been into Yeezy, like, through and through. Like, Kanye is his guy. And when you look at the price point of, let's say, a Yeezy going up even to $230 for a V2, some people may think, wow, okay, no way I'm paying that. But just hear me out, because even I'm having to come to Jesus moment with this. Is it easier to understand why somebody may want to pay the $230 for a V2 that doesn't have the same quality control issues that you'll find on a Jordan Retro? I think that's a fair assessment. It's a good question to ask, because how many times have people pointed out so many issues with Jordans they pick up and they pay $190, sometimes $200. Once tax and shipping is factored in, that very well may be $220, $230, and you have issues. You're ready to send it back. You're highly disappointed. But I don't hear at least that narrative going around whenever Yeezys drop in, owning them. Okay, some are behind me, one right there, a lot in the other room. I don't have those complaints when it comes to looking at those pairs, so I think there's some validity behind that. The value for Yeezy, even if you have to pay a little bit more, the quality's there, and as a consumer, that's what you want. So just again, a conversation I had this week, because of course they already have the blue tints, and they have everything. Like every Yeezy you could think of, he already has, all the way back to like the 750s, I'm pretty sure. So for myself, adding pairs into the collection, shout out to Clicks and Shake. Always love, always appreciate you. And if you're curious, yes, for the restock of the Desert Boot, they will have that, so be sure to enter the raffles there as well. And go ahead and sound off which outfit you liked best of the two. There are so many options, but go ahead and play around with incorporating red. Why not? It complements each other. They complement each other extremely well. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed and you like what you see, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. As always, thank you for tuning in. Act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.